you may not know, but there are loads and loads of people out there that just write about capital as a work. And some of them go on to do what they call Marxist economics, which is something that's never much interested me, but it still remains within that. Now, what Vygotsky, by getting the intellectual core of the idea there, has enabled it. He applied it to psychology, and he not only applied it to psychology with the word meaning bit, but he invented an approach to the education and dealing with people with disabilities with a unit of analysis called a defect compensation. Yeah, and in other areas to do with artifact-mediated actions, which sprouted a whole current as well. And there's another one. Oh yeah, and Peresvania. There's the development, the psychology of the development of the personality. Now, and child development, the social situation of development. So, I mean, this is like an creative explosion there.
My first exposure to Vygotsky was that he was kind of like a very hardcore, like interdisciplinary guy, and that was like one of his main principles, and to not get too caught up or stuck in one particular mental model from, like within a discipline. Is that accurate? And was that one of the things that really allowed him to distinguish himself?
Within the area of psychology, he entered a whole number of fields and revolutionized every one of them. Vygotsky was to psychology like Einstein was to physics. Also revolutionized about 5 different disciplines of physics. But Vygotsky was a psychologist. He didn't get involved in Soviet politics. And he only lived to the age of 38 as it was. He wouldn't have lived that long if he'd got involved in politics. And all of the people in that school stayed the hell out of politics as far as they could. And the fact is, you could not do political or social theory in the environment in which he lived.